You can pay me back. How about you just help me pick out the outfit, huh? You
Slowly
got a
nods.
confession? Yeah, my treat. I'll pay for it.
Blink twice if you're safe.
Sajar is one debt shorter. He is
Nice.
less poor than before. He feels slightly relieved.
It's like a drop in the bucket of the main issue at hand, but you do feel the presence of proof, I guess. Yeah, that's not the concerning part on this, really.
The spurs that broke the camel's back.
Yeah.
The spurs that broke
dragons.
Sajar's purse. Well, anyway, I was going to do something reckless and stupid that's separate from the reckless and stupid things I have been doing. And he says that looking up, like diagonally backwards. Like, yes, I'm at fault.
Fair. It's fair. Understandable.
I've been called out, justly so. It is accurate. This might go terribly wrong.
Wait. No. What are you doing?
Yeah.
You're giving Oriana lots of grief about doing things without consulting other people. Practice what preach. What are you doing?
I am going to, well, I was going to try. I asked Tala for some advice earlier, and I need to figure out the nature of my magic, and I have a idea of how to do that. I am currently completely spent, but I have a thought about how to test out a theory of mine. Actually, Kasai, have you come across something like this? Whenever I use my magic, especially my offensive capabilities, imagine you have two water skins. One is fresh out of the well with clean water. It's cool, delicious, fresh water. And the other one is a water skin that you've carried with you for a week. It's kind of stale. Whenever I use my magic, I feel like I'm using the stale water and not the fresh water.
She begins going over to you and sort of like squinting, looking at you. I have.
Surprised peek at your face.
It is similar to me. Back when she looks at Lyko, certain truths were revealed to me. You do know I already know who your deity actually is, because She like sighs like fucking Faye. Lyko. Right. Quite nice, as you say. When that truth was revealed to me that Exalted Octavian is my progenitor to God, that realization is what gave me access to, as you say, fresh water. And I suppose Hebe is a remnant of what is left. She like crouches down, and Hebe like a fucking puppy like runs up and like wants pets. I suppose Hebe is a connection to that old version. Nice.
Hell yeah.
Is that possible? Well, if your fairy god is different now, what old remnants are left? I did not know. I always assumed my tribe had some last dreg, perhaps stored in a relic. She looks at Hebe, Like this in a sort of really forlorn, sad way. Like, this is pretty dark take on it, I guess, but like someone that's about to put down their dog.
Hey,
Oh,
Oh.
Well, that's sort of the interesting thing, right? If by that logic, if Hebe is from her old god, and her old god's power is based in the relic, and she's going to get the relic and lay ownership to it in service of her god, that means the old god's last dregs of power would not be there anymore, which means Hebe goes away.
no.
Potentially, right? Like she doesn't know if that's actually what happens, but that's definitely a suspicion, right? Maybe Hebe gets converted to the new god's power, but it's fucking so much. I uploaded us to the arc. What
Oh
do
my
you mean it's
God.
still here?
Alright, I'm
Like
gonna
what?
say
It's like
I'm
fucking
gonna
shit
get
with
it.
Theseus. Like if Hebe gets converted under the power of exalted Octavia, is it the same Hebe?
Yeah.
So it's she doesn't know. And to be fair, like that's a really specific question that you probably would need some religious artificer to dig into,
like a Thurgis?
like a Thurgis. Everyone looked at the top. Everyone looked at the top of the screen at Emmerich. Emmerich is like a hidden like font of knowledge. Truly, like
Yeah.
We're all
he's
looking
really-
out of this window here.
yeah, he's really unassuming, but he knows a lot. I guess you can say the same for Tolos, but Tolos doesn't have a southern accent, so she's less cool.
Plus, we can see her face.
You're right. You're 100% right, Alex.
As soon as you can see someone's face, they
Masks make
Yeah,
drop in
things
cool
1,000%
Well,
better.
exponentially.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna put on her token or masked and hooded version right now. There you go. Perfect.
To give you an idea
Whoa,
of what I
those
was
are
thinking,
cool.
because I've used up all my Manax. My water
is that?
skin is empty, but that fresh water skin should still be full. If I try to access that and use magic, even though I have no Manax at my disposal,
What is Manax? It's magical.
the things
power.
that fuel your magic.
He blinks a couple of times, like, okay, like, all right, whatever. That means nothing to her as like a
Over it.
like almost, but she acknowledges that is the answer. It just is not relevant to her in the slightest.
I drank all the water in the stale water skin.
I understand. Yes.
Yeah.
So you're
Normally-
trying to force your body and soul to grab and drink from the other water skin.
Yes.
That is stupid.
That is stupid.
Yes.
You're going to do it anyways, aren't you?
I was.
Do you think it'll kill you?
Micah starts giggling.
It shouldn't. Maybe. I
Do you
doubt
think it will kill you?
it. No.
Will it put you out of commission? Will it send you somewhere else where we can't get to you?
Send me somewhere else. I doubt it. Out of commission.
Wait.
There's a
Before you do
possibility.
this, let me go get Ingrid. She sidles by Bob.
She's so caring.
She goes to get Ingrid. She gets Ingrid. They come back out.
Look how quickly she did that.
Okay.
Yeah, that was pretty fast. Hello.
You provincials walk slow is why. I was told by Kasai that you're about to do something dangerous and reckless.
Yes.
I don't believe we're properly introduced. My name is Ingrid.
Hello. I am Sajar.
Sajar. Pleasure. Exchanger and a Frajan.
Both.
Oh, interesting. Historically, you're quite a rarity, all things considered. Well, what exactly are you trying to do?
I explained the water skin metaphor.
You explain the water skin analogy again. I see. You're versed in, you know the reference to Manax. Are you versed in the categorical system of magic. The tiers of capability.
They don't really. I don't. That's not how I operate.
Okay, so not like a maestro.
Sort of. I mean, I can. If somebody says, this spell requires this amount of circles or whatever, that doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. I just use whatever I have, and I can just do that repeatedly.
I see. That's perfectly fine. I just, but you are confident in your ability to control it.
Yes.
She looks at Kasai. She's just like, I swear to the gods, you better be able to. Well, the practice you're about to do is a relatively known one. Of course, all mage councils and committees and things of the sort not denounce it, but they certainly advise extreme amounts of caution and only to do it when absolutely necessary. This is not absolutely necessary. We can... Wait, no. This water skin needs to be empty for it to work. You, Laika whispers something to Voss. So it has to be this. Okay, it's an auditory perception check.
What did this bitch say?
Look at the... Oh, my bad. Can you hear the gears turning in her head? It's really condescending, insulting manner. And he gets like a frown on his face, like, bitch, shut up.
I think Alexander leans forward and says, "No, but I can hear you just fine."
Oh no, I'm shaking in my boots.
He does like a pantomime brr motion.
At least you know how to take a joke. So that's happening in the background, I guess. If it will absolutely rack your body, but I can help deal with it. I did so for Silas just some while ago.
Teehee. That's
Who said that?
That's me.
It's right around this time you're coming back, by the way.
I'm gonna say, how far out is Silas now?
On the map. That's how close.
Well, if you're willing to help, I would be appreciative.
Certainly. But before you do this, let's go do it in a clearer location. We don't want to affect other people. And also
Right.
limit magical interference. Oh, no, too big. Hebe, no. You must be small.
Will he be? No.
Too big.
I'm not on my computer right now, so because I'm cooking.
Pathetic.
Is everyone like that was just in the scene going through clearing?
I'm assuming so? Okay.
I think as Sajar's raring to go to the clearing or whatever, Alessandra will say, Sajar, reckless this may be, but, well, you did tell us ahead of time, for which I'm appreciative, so can't be all stupid.
No, Kasai is right. I should practice what I preach.
Because I was right about a lot of things.
Yes.
He says that just loud enough for her to hear.
She gets this like perplexed look like, what are you guys saying? Shut up.
Stop.
Yeah, she and Ingrid are walking over to this little clearing over here. I guess maybe over here, actually. Oh, no. No, Hebe, too big. There. I keep grabbing the corner because he's so small. Tullis and Delvit will also go along. Not necessarily to help, because there's probably not too much, especially Delvit can do to help on this, but at the very least, they can watch. Shall we go, then? I'm not too much of a fan of it, but fine. And you're going to stay here with your horse?
He's feeding her an oat cake right now. Yeah, if things go south, come and get me, please.
We'll see. So, what are you trying to do?
Okay, so I have an idea.
Okay.
He will close his eyes, relax, and sort of assume that state of mind he does when performing the al-haraks.
Okay.
And he will try to sort of become self-aware of his body.
Okay, so
And-
try to cognitively like be aware of all your muscle movement and capability and such. Like a
Yes,
dancer.
exactly.
Okay.
And then he's going to exhaustive spellcast the Sandstorm Strike, which is a 5th level,
Okay.
because that's the most powerful thing he can do.
Mhm.
And he's going to use the sort of excess power. That's basically a charge to summon sand around him.
Mm.
And mentally, he's going to try and envision this fresh water skin and try to see himself drink from it. And when he puts the water skin away, it's bigger, and it's the only one he has.
Okay.
That's what he's imagining.
And what is Sajar's intent in doing all this?
He wants to connect with his latent magic, the stuff that he's sort of come to realize has always been there but never fully been
Okay.
accessed, utilized.
Okay. Then let's have at it then. And if you succeed, I'll have something to bring up to you. Okay. So let's one at a time. Make me a perception check, but use your constitution in place of your wisdom. So knowing you, that should just make it go up.
Let's see. Perception. I am not proficient in perception for some reason. Never have been. It's a d20 plus 5.
You do get guidance. I need to go read a thing.
My fucking guidances, man.
Would you
Yeah.
like, a reroll?
Oh, we will.
Wait,
We will.
inspiration?
Inspiration. Inspiration.
Are you happy with the 17, or would you like to reroll that?
I mean, yeah, if you don't mind, I'll bum an inspiration.
I guess I don't mind.
Thank you, Alec. Much better.
Okay, so that makes it 22 then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. So, let me change the music because this is way too happy for what may or may not be involved in this.
Uh-oh.
Yep. Just cancel that, and then let me go find a new song. Let me go song real fast. Actually, let's go find my break. Let's go find my break.
Okay.
If I end up killing myself, I'm going to laugh so hard.
I'm gonna be pissed
You'll
at
be
you.
fine.
Can we make it like
The lighthearted
a half-hour break so I can...
You just.
Yeah,
No,
but I want to
just
hear
'cause
what's
at that
going
point-
on, but I can't record it. Also, listen.
Cook.
At that point, I would
I
just
got
end
my
session.
Nah.
All right, I'm gonna use this real fast.
I don't know, man. Get good.
Become bad.
You gotta get while the getting's good.
Not having a license, and not having anywhere that will deliver, or at least anywhere that will deliver that's open on weekends, is great to not to lower your eating out, because then you have to actually go to those places, and it's
Yeah.
not fast. It takes like 20 minutes.
I live in society, so if I want food delivered, I can just do that.
I live in a town that has like 80% population farmers, so
We are farmers.
Yeah, of course I didn't use all my names. Light goes right there.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I'm Zajar Milaj Turanin Zishmendrik Syrian.
Hey, pretty
This is
good.
my
Pretty
social
good.
security number, my blood type, my mother's maiden name.
This is the PIN code to my credit card.
This is the secondary school I went to.
Here's the password to my email.
Here's the name of my first pet.
The pin to my laptop.
My heart.
My
that too.
heart. My fingers are touching.
My blood has stopped pumping.
My heart is resting in a different room.
Oh, that's sweet.
That is
It's
kinda
true for Sojar and for me because my wife is asleep.
sweet. Aw.
Stop drinking keys, motherfucker.
These aren't keys.
I'm like a toddler. I get distracted
Welcome
easily.
We on here?
What does he have?
I think so.
Yeah? Question mark? Garth?
Alright.
Speak up.
Yeah.
Well, you're the only one who's been talking the last little while.
What's in here?
Bitch.
All right. So,
Let me unmute the bot.
You're trying to grab at the water. Okay. It's fine. You're immensely very cognizant of your body, the deep intricacies of it. Maybe a bit too much so, depending on certain different people's opinions. You're embodying the Ahraks, focusing your senses upon your internal as opposed to your external. Roll me in Arcana using your charisma in place of your intelligence. Thy spell casting attribute.
and then this whole thing collapses instantly.
Oh
Wait a minute.
Please no.
Oh my god, that's
Magical guidance.
he's out of
I
spell
cannot.
Need
Let's see.
much
I have used
inspiration.
these ones. I am going to
I'll move people because they probably still wouldn't be here.
unusual competence, please.
Unusual. The unusual one.
How unusual?
Unusual.
Then you should pick that one.
Unusual. Oh, you have a spare escape one. Huh. I don't remember. Where that's
Yes.
from. Oh, I think that's from you making the little doc that recapped everything.
Yes, yes.
Yes. Forgot about that. You on point for 2 weeks and everything goes tits up on you.
Yeah, bars.
I've been watching a YouTuber recently who makes a lot of olden food, like cookbooks from like the 40s, and he talks in a really specific manner. Like he basically has like halfway to a transatlantic accent.
I think I know exactly who you're talking about.
Dylan B. Holland, B. Dylan Hollins. He's not American. He's Dominican. And I'm like, why the fuck do you sound more American than Americans? Anyways, so
Yep, that's him.
yeah, he's definitely been influencing the way I talk. He's fucking hilarious, and the food he makes sometimes it turns out really well. Other times it's like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with the Great Depression? Oh right,
He is, but sometimes I feel like he just repeats mannerisms that I don't know. When I see him repeated too many times, I'm like, meh.
I like it. Anyways,
enough.
so unusual competence, which is really good. All right, you enter out into this. I don't want to say astroscape because that implies a different thing. This life space, I guess, soulscape. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Some place beyond, but near. Not like the Nightmare Pyramid or anything. Don't worry. I guess the best way to describe it is it's an introspection of your soul. And it's not, unfortunately for you, it's not actually a water flask or jug or whatever, water skin, that your manifestation produces and for you to grab at. No. Behind you're in this sort of vague tan, sort of dry, arid sort of place, and you reach out and you're like, boom, there, like what's that movie, Jumper or Looper, or the fuck it's called, the one where people teleport. Or if you ever watch Castlevania, like
Jumper.
Isaac from Castlevania, when he gets thrown into the magic mirror by Dracula, something like that. What a fantastic character.
Yes.
You are in this transitionary place. In front of you is an oasis that is underneath, or rather the water from it delineates from this rock formation, this outcropping where water stems and pools from where the rock hits the ground, as well as little stalags that help drip water down and replenish it on an ongoing basis. The water gives way to all different forms of flora and stuff like that. There's even a palm tree, or the covices of it there. It's right there. It's full. It's quote unquote flowing, and it doesn't really flow like a river, but sort of like that. In front of you is this desert with the oasis. Behind you, on the other hand, you see, I suppose you would call it, the halls of your ancestral home. The decorations laying upon the walls are even there. The place is immaculate. And you can see as this hallway goes, it definitely goes further than what the reality of it is back in Zalamis and such. It goes, and it goes into a dark space. Almost like turning off or turning down the render distance in a video game. It just goes into darkness eventually. A voidic darkness. But even from here, you can see some bits of gold and such rolling out from this darkness. And every now and again, you see the glint of shiny metal, almost like Beastar-esque amidst the darkness. A glint and a shine here and there. From there is right before, or maybe a bit before it hits darkness, there is a fountain. Something like you would see, or like a basin or something like that. So, something that you would see, like, say, like, not in a gladiatorial arena, but like a Roman garden or something like that. Something that you could wash your face, drink from, etc., etc. That one is dry.
Okay.
As you collect yourself, you look back to the desert, which the desert is in daylight right now. It's quite bright, hot in the middle of the day, the worst time to travel, really. And you look back to the hallway again, just looking back and forth at where you even are, and you can see that there are two massive, well, I'm probably not even able to see both eyes now I think about it. You see one massive eye looking at you from the darkness. A reptilian eye. The eye.
I lower my head in deference and respect.
He doesn't say anything. And I told you if you succeeded, I'd have something to bring up to you. And if I'm being honest, I don't imagine I'll get an answer from you tonight. If you have an answer, I applaud your conviction, though.
Can I just shoot a very crazy thought I had at you before you do this?
Sure.
My first instinct when you described both of these scenes was to look around for a bucket. I'll Harax my way up to the oasis, fill the bucket with water, bring it over to the basin, and pour it into the basin.
There is no bucket nearby. But you do have your hands.
Oh, I do have my hands, yes.
I have hands.
Oh my god.
Let's do that.
You bow reverentially to the great Shemendrax and begin backing up towards the oasis. And as you get there with this goal in mind, you begin to pull the water in your hands. It's so cool and crisp and refreshing, far colder than it should ever fairly be on such a hot desert day. You pull it and bring it up out of the water, and as you do so, it immediately begins to sizzle and steam and evaporate. You can't get more than 3 steps without it disappearing in your hands. You're purposely trying to make sure it doesn't spill, but that is not the problem.
I also feel it would be really, really rude to sort of take it in my mouth and then.
You look at the water as it fades, turns to vapor in your very literal hands, and you look back to the oasis and back to the fountain, the empty fountain over there, which great Shemandrax is gazing past at you. And you're
Can I lift the fountain?
You go over to the fountain and begin trying to lift it, but it is quite firmly planted, installed into the ground. Great Shemandrax, finally seeing all this going on, he finally speaks. Zizar, what are you seeking to do?
I seek to add my water to this basin.
You describe water. It is not. Just as I am beyond your world, that water is beyond the fountains.
What would happen if I drank the water?
You see the massive eye squint, and you hear this sort of guttural, not roar, growl. Then you would forsake me. And your legacy.
He nods, looks at the water over there, takes a deep breath, and then he turns his back on the oasis and steps towards Shemandrax.
Good. Good. Leave the scape. Out of game. If you go back, you'll be going back to problems.
Can you repeat that?
If you go back, you'll be going back to problems.
Yeah.
This is the question. If you stay in the service of Shemandrax, great Shemandrax, the being by which you hold a good chunk of your name, a name which you just didn't introduce when you're talking of Ingrid. How interesting.
Because light goes right behind me.
Very true, though. That is fair. That is fair. You're right. Well, you can also introduce that part, except different. Anyways, but this is the thing. If you are trying to hold to your love who has stolen or absconded with the Eye of Shemandrax for her own purposes, you are quite clearly going against the will of Shemandrax, right? Logically. So it is a question to you. one that the Night's Watch in Game of Thrones issue. Well, not. I guess they don't really issue the question. They sort of state what happens. Love versus duty. You told Tala before that you have a singular purpose, and what that purpose is. The sands will welcome you with its fresh water. But as Shamandrax says, he is beyond this world. The two cannot coexist so easily, if at all, potentially. So you have to choose. Knowing that you're in a bit of hot water with Shamandrax already. For reasons already made bare.
Yes.
Again, I don't anticipate you having an answer today. That is absolutely fine. Smile. But it is something to note, as obviously, if you did do that, you wouldn't be a Scale Warden anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Logically. By job, occupation, and class. Because Evelyn is a Scale Warden as well, but she's not a sorcerer. She's a bard. Actually, well, there is another one. You could get service with another dragon and still be a Scale Warden. It just wouldn't be Shamandrax. And that would probably have a lot of stigma.
Red tape.
Yeah, they're not so red tape. Luckily, there's not much of a process for Scale Wardens, but it would be a bit bad if you, like...
Former warden looking for employment?
Yeah.
Not gonna
How
happen.
funny would it be if he became a chromatic Skeleton Warden?
No.
Ooh, that would be...
Oh, that's too spicy.
Okay.
And then you have to fight Evelina, baby! Yeah.
So what is the choice that he's presented with here?
You have to choose between love and duty. Your love will allow... How to say this? Your allowance of passion will also allow you to tap into the powers of the sands. So the sands will be, I guess, your conduit to magic. On the flip side, you could stay with Great Shamanthrax. And, of course, he would maintain himself as your source of power. But in doing so, obviously, you would have the creed, code, and liabilities of still being his Scale Warden. Yeah,
I think he would ask
fun
something.
question, huh? What do you ask to Great Shamanthrax?
Why does the eye show me the things it sees?
It shows you the way forward.
And if I can't walk that path without Isadora by my side?
You can. You cloud your judgment. In the meantime,
I have an answer.
Everyone else. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
You sure?
really?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Are you oh,
Oh,
the conviction?
it's conviction! What is your answer?
What is your answer?
I cannot and will not forsake my duty. I cannot and will not forsake you. But I will not be able to live with myself if I don't do everything that I can. to protect her, to find whatever life, short or otherwise. I would rather give up my life than choose.
What a bold statement. To anyone that has visibility on Sajar in the real quote-unquote world, there is a sandstorm. Just he's not there because when he does his sandstorm strike, he becomes a part of the sandstorm to strike out of it. There is just a sandstorm there, but only a few seconds into the sandstorm's existence, you can see the sand go from the usual tan, brown, sort of pale, to black with little glitter in it, iridescent little catches of light, one might say. Okay. Interesting.
Very interesting.
Very interesting.
The oath
Captain
is core to who he is, and if he cannot be who he is, what's the point of life?
Right.
If he cannot love, if he cannot live even a short life, what's the point?
Oh boy. Okay. What the fuck is the jar? All right. Okay. Then I'll ask this to Garth because Oriana's not out here, fortunately. Is there anything you want to do as Oriana that doesn't involve the people outside right now? Because that's a bit busy.
No, because those are the only people I want to talk to. I don't know.
Shit.
Let me look more detail, I guess. Because
Shit.
yeah, to be fair, she kind of wanted to talk to Vaso. She doesn't want to talk to Lyko, and I imagine she's not going to leave until like the end of the party anyway, so that's out. Blair's over there.
She's like 30 minutes away from the abode.
Yeah, she's off the board. I wanted to check in, but I feel like Silas already did that. Not really, funnily enough. Yeah, I guess not really. Because the thing itching in my head is like, could go talk to Amber, but then it's like, yeah, but I don't know how that will go in any degree, and I don't know what to say or do there, so I'm mildly nervous about that.
Oh, that actually reminds me. I forgot to put this token on the map.
Oh?
I need to change Ichabod's token actually on.
Oh?
Get rid of that one.
Do you still have
I
an
need the
opaque
more-
version?
Yeah, I do. Oh, no, it's right here. Wait, it's on this gem there. Right here. Nice. I think this is the opaque one. Nice.
Ah.
I guess he technically would be over here, and then there'd be this guy.
Hey, I know this. I know this.
Hey!
Yeah, here's an interesting thing about Cutthroat's Keep. There's a lot of Loa up there. There's a lot.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, baby! So
Mortals
it's-
ripe for the picking.
Or Ichabod can transit people. He's done it before. If it's within his purview and want to do so.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's what's happening upstairs. Then
Yeah,
if nothing else.
I guess not. I just don't know, like, or I just fucking, like, barred us into this situation. It's like, that's a lot.
It is. You're right.
There's whatever's happening up here, but this is Sal's room, so I imagine they're just talking and nothing else.
Well,
And nothing else. That's like their secondary adopted parent figures, okay?
I'm dying to go up here and know what they're doing, but I have no reason to go up there.
holding
So-
hands.
Damn shame.
The eternal question: what's behind the code piece?
Shut up.
More
Why
cod
is
piece. What about this? Would America tag along to go talk to Amber, since it's kind of like a topic that they were having anyways?
You ask.
Sure.
Okay. Alright.
I don't know if that's wise.
London's not
Honestly,
talking.
considering every
Considering
time
how
I
she
think
has
I've
such
seen
problems with America.
with America.
She
Oh yeah,
literally
because Tolis, yeah.
fucking literally trying to fucking punch her.
No, it was more because like Anushka's been trying to talk to her all night, and it's only gotten worse and worse. And it's like having a stranger more or less talk to her is probably not great. Well, I guess that's stranger. Oh,
Depends on the words, my friend.
I don't know what the fuck to say or do.
Your call.
Well, what's America's answer?
If you want me to go with you, sure. I don't know if I would help in the situation, given Amber and I's previous record with one another, but I'd like to think we've gotten better.
Maybe? I don't know. I mostly just want to like get a better read of whatever situation is, because I feel anytime I try to talk to her, it just gets very nasty very quickly. It's not entirely her, if I'm honest.
Amber
So-
is a rather... Oh wait, I need to make a roll on. Right.
Holy shit cakes!
Red Emerald Toe. Whoa.
Amber is rather... I don't think calling her just selfish or anything is accurate to her. It would be... She thinks for a second. I understand now what he meant. I'll meet you upstairs. I need to talk with Varric real fast. She goes over. Whap. 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 Whap.
Why do I keep ending up with like half the conversation? So often.
Do you want me to go with you? I don't really think I'd have much to add to it, but I could be emotional support for you.
You know, weirdly, until the like last comment, I was gonna say probably not, because you two are just next door to strangers. She probably doesn't even remember your name if she ever got your name. But I would like a company.
Sure.
And hell, maybe it'll be a good opportunity for you two to talk.
I don't think now would be the best time for us to begin getting to know one another.
That time like the present? Woo! Oh, I was holding my token the second you moved.
Yeah. It's all good. Yeah, so Lionel will be like out here. Or actually put him on the couch, might as well. Yeah, so the two of you are waiting for America, and then you actually you hear her begin going up the stairs, and she's in a bit of a hurry. I understand why Varric said that to me earlier.
What is it?
Varric and I were speaking earlier, and well, we were simply discussing everyone, my take and disposition on them. I imagine he did something similar for a lot of people, or maybe everyone. We eventually got to Amber, and when we were speaking about her, this was right after. Oh, no, she thinks for a second. This would have been before she arrived, yes. This was before she arrived, and when I was describing her, he simply said that there's a bigger picture. And it seemed like he had an idea of what that bigger picture was, and I asked him, and he said in due time I would... If what other people said about me was true, I would understand. I'd figure it out myself. And I think I have now. Amber certainly is the sort of person that wants respect and recognition for her hard work. She wants to be the greatest thief of all time. She said that multiple times, quite clearly, but
I think it's more
Why?
she said she's going to be, not she wants to be.
I think she said both, but regardless, it is a question of why. And I don't have the answer to that. And I don't think anyone does, except perhaps Varric himself now. Maybe. She thinks for a second. No,
What's
I don't
Redain?
know. I don't know. Perhaps. Redain, Amber, and I had a lengthy conversation before she left, before Redain left, but I don't think he knew either. I don't think he needed to. I don't think he. If she had wanted it, he would have wanted it. That's just who Redain was. She didn't want him, so he didn't want to. I think he simply knew that she had her reasons, and that she was going to follow through on them for this task for that reason. Reasons, whatever it is. Just like he was. He didn't need to know. So, shall we? Wait.
Sure.
She goes over to the door and like puts her ear near it. I hear talking.
That's unexpected. I thought she'd be more listening than talking.
Shall you or shall I?
Looks at America, tries to determine who would be the better face. Neither are good options. Same time.
Are you opening the door or knocking?
I'll knock. And then she proceeds to do so.
You knock on the door, and pretty quickly it opens up, and you see Ichabod in there. Occupado! What the fuck does that even mean? Ah, you wouldn't get it.
Right?
It's a different language. Fine, come on in.
It's just casually speaking a different language. Just does like a nod towards Amber. Where is there a place to sit down? Do we see this guy, or should we just assume he like doesn't exist?
I think he'd be leaning against the wall there. Whoa, who are these two?
I could say the same about you.
I was here first.
Okay, that's fair. Just gonna prop up on here. I don't. Fine, I'll start with the directions. I go by Oriana. And you
Oriana. Oriana? What sort of
Uh-huh.
name is that? Where's it from? Silfal?
Roundabouts, I assume. I mean, I'm from the location. Well, okay. I grew up in Silfal, yes. So I assume it's Silfalian.
Oh no. I don't know. I think you're a bit more of he gets like real close up on you. Bit more of he like walks around you. Well, Maggie? No, not Maggie. You're not lame. You look too cool to be a Maggie. Although Maggie's it's a pretty lame name, so it's like hard to beat.
You're close-ish.
Oh, what am I feeling on you? Maybe a Megan? Megan. Nah, that's not right. Megan with an H in the middle. That's a fancy way of spelling it.
Oriana nods, like fake contemplating, like, yes, Megan with an H.
That's
Megan.
yeah.
Megan.
Megan.
And who might you be, Mr. Strange Red?
No. You're judging my flow. Hold on. No, not Megan. You should see behind him, Amber looks absolutely unenthused by what the fuck he's saying. She's like, bro, shut the fuck up.
My man.
Megan. No. Maybe a Morgan. Yeah, Morgan. I think that fits you way better. Morgan.
You mean like the person downstairs?
Oh shit, that's I'm working downstairs. I must have got my
Got your M's mixed up.
my detection wrong. My bad, Oriana. My bad. He begins walking over, and you are America. That's he like gestures from you to her. That's where I got it wrong. That's absolutely why I
Wires
I'm
got
saying
crossed. Yes.
yeah. That must be it. Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Mr.
It is a male voice.
Stick with the first
Yeah,
one,
that
Mr.
Oh my. I got distracted. You can call me Samuel.
Do I want to insight
Samuel?
Check? Yeah, I want to insight check that to see how quickly he thought of the fake name. I see. You rolled a 4.
I mean,
Yeah, Samuel. Good name.
yeah. So you're just like Samuel, fake name, and Amber goes Samuel. Yeah. You fucking told me your. Yeah, you told me your name was Jade. All right, we're all at fault here. Okay.
Ooh, Jade.
Shut up.
Why? I thought it was an interesting choice.
Shut up.
Okay.
What do you guys want? Yeah, what do you guys want? You shut up too.
You sound like a younger brother that's just mimicking the older one to annoy them.
You shut up. You shut up too. Whatever, man. What do you guys want? America just is like looking at Samuel, quote unquote Samuel. She's not just looking at Samuel, who's like in the middle, like trying to look serious as fuck, which just makes him look like he's constipated.
The bathroom's at the corner.
Or has a stick in his ass.
New guy threw us off.
Yeah, he does that. Oh, thanks. Shut up. Shut up. Yeah,
How
you
old
guys
is
get
he?
some better.
How old is he actually?
I don't fucking know. I've never seen his face. What do you mean? You're looking at it right now. He just has a mask. I know for a fucking fact that's not your face. It moves. People's faces move. Your face is moving right now. Let's go talking. I'm gonna fucking. She like holds out her hands like a wring your neck sort of motion. I'm fucking.
I don't know if I want to encourage that or not. Because it's entertaining, but annoying as shit.
What do you guys want? Before I kill someone and it won't be Ichabod? Ichabod's like.
He's the only
gives
good
you
one
a thumbs
here.
up. He's it's like, oh fucking what was it? It was the boys where Homelander is like, we have all been
Yeah.
you have all been doing very poorly. Except you, Noir. You've been doing great.